It's time for another pop date with Mumbles and Mr. Dancer. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Mumbles and Dancer Pop Dates. Mumbles and Dancer Pop Date. On today's episode of Mumbles, we're going to talk about that exactly what he just did. Sleeping. Is it good for your dog to sleep in the morning? Should you keep them on a strict sleep schedule? I'm going to answer that question next. So, guys, I put Dancer down for this segment. But today we are going to talk about your dog's sleep schedule and in particular, whether or not it's okay for your dog to sleep in or whether he or she should be kept on a strict sleep schedule. To do that, I have a few things that I need to clarify for you guys so that you understand some facts about dogs and their sleeping. First off, guys, puppies can sleep for 18 hours a day. Adult dogs such as Dancer can sleep for 13 hours a day, but sometimes they don't have to do it all in a row. So it may be an hour here, an hour there. They may nap around. Or it may be 8 hours during the night and then sometime during the day. There's not a set schedule for adult dogs. Now, older dogs kind of revert back to the puppy and they need more sleep because their body's older. It doesn't work as good. Guys, an older dog beyond 7 years old can be expected to sleep more in the range of the 18-hour range again. So just be aware of that. Now, there's a lot of different things that determine a dog's sleeping schedule. For example, the time of year. If it's hot, your dog probably won't sleep as much because they'll get hot, the fur's hot. They're not gonna sleep as much because they're gonna be up and going and maybe even trying to find places to stay cool. Now in the wintertime, it's just the opposite usually. A dog will sleep more because it's raining outside, it's snowing outside, there's not as much to do, it's cold. Let me bundle up, let me get in my curl up in my ball and be all nice and warm and toasty. Now a second thing that can disrupt their sleep schedule is what is going on in their day. For example, if your dog one day you decide, hey, I gotta go out and clean the garage, I'm gonna bring my dog out there with me because it's safe, and me and him are gonna have a good old time. Guys, because he's getting more exercise, there's more things going on, there's a lot more stimuli going on, your dog can expect to be a lot tireder. So when you come in, your dog's probably gonna take a lot longer of a nap than he normally does. Same thing as if you have visitors come to your house. When you're stressing out, remember, your dog can stress out too. Your dog sees a new person, wants to know, oh, how do I greet them? How do I do this? How do I do that? The stimuli will make them stress. They're gonna need more sleep in the afternoon. So a lot of different things can affect how much sleep your dog needs. And so it does make the question of the sleep schedule a little bit tricky. The other thing that can affect your dog is the type of dog. If your dog is a working dog, let's say a police dog, then obviously your dog has been trained to, stay up more hours in the day. So they're not going to lay around as much. They want to get to work. But if your dog is just a companion dog, probably the first thing on their mind other than playtime, 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 playtime is sleep, 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 sleep. So that also affects them. So right there in itself, we have three things that can affect your dog's sleep schedule. So that's the basic information that I have to tell you before I get into the actual question itself. Should your dog be allowed to sleep in? Should you have a sleep schedule? Guys, just like a normal person, it's good for a dog to get in a routine because they can just kind of knock out their day. Oh, we get up, we go for a walk, we take a nap. We eat lunch, we go for another walk, we take a nap. I'm just throwing some random example out there. But you guys get the idea. If you have a schedule during your day, I'm doing this, I'm going to my job, I'm going to work, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I'm going to go to the gas station afterwards. I always stop at the gas station. I always go here, I always go there. You kind of know what's coming up next. It gets to be a routine and it just kind of happens. It goes the same way for a dog. Once they get in a routine, it's a good thing for them because they know, oh, after we take our nap or after we wake up in the morning, we go for a walk. Then we have breakfast. Then I go and take a nap while my owner does some work. They get in that routine and they follow that routine. So that is a good thing. However, as I have stated previously, sometimes something will disrupt your dog. Maybe you had a guest over the day before who was there all day and your dog is just exhausted the next day. It's okay, guys, to let your dog sleep in, to let your dog break their schedule. Just like normal people do each and every day, sometimes the schedule has to go out the window and we have to take care of our bodies. Dogs are the same way. It is completely 100% fine to keep them on a schedule. Oh, we go to bed every night, we do this, we do that. But it's also okay to let their bodies recover. You don't have to have them on a 100% strict sleep schedule. With that being said, the thing you're going to want to pay attention to is the bathroom situation. Guys, dogs can usually go a good 8 hours before they have to go to the bathroom, but that's not standard across the board. Some dogs have a smaller bladder. Some dogs can't hold it as long. So if your dog sleeps in, you're going to want to pay attention to that. Make sure they're not having accidents and things like that. That usually defines when a dog should get up. You don't want them to have that accident. Maybe you have to get them up early in the morning and then let them go lay back down. Maybe right before bed you have to take them out. So those are the kind of things that really do dictate the sleep schedule. But as far as whether or not you need to stick to a sleep schedule with your dog to keep them healthy, the answer is no. Your dog usually knows what they need, so take your lead from them. So guys, to answer your question, it's okay if your dog wants to sleep in. They're just like us. Sometimes they need it. Sometimes they just don't feel like getting out. Just make sure that you take care of the bathroom situation and it will be fine. Now guys, next week I am going to talk about another sleep-related topic if you'd like to tune in for that. I will be talking about things that you should watch for when your dog is sleeping. So things, you can tell a lot just by your dog's sleep habits and things like that. And we're going to be discussing that next week. But for the rest of this week, I'm going to bring back Mr. Dancer so that we can show you some pup and play and finish up this video. So guys, now it's time for our Pop in Play segment where you get to see Mr. Dancer have all sorts of fun. And here he is. Anyways, guys, this has been another episode of Mumbles. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me. Please smack that subscribe button, smack the like button, smack all those buttons. Dancer and I will all see you next week for another sleep-related video. I hope you guys will all join us for that. And this is going to be Mumbles and Dancer signing off. Have a great day, everyone. Say bye-bye, Mr. Dancer. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye, everyone. Take care.